Mr. Speaker, members, I speak against this amendment because for many things, but first I want to address an issue where Representative Schaefer would not yield to questions. That was very disrespectful of a member of this body. And if one member can be disrespected, we can all be disrespected. And so I won't even go into the level of misogyny that I have experienced this session, particularly worse than any other session. But I want to say, in terms of this amendment, this language, the severe fetal anomaly language, was developed in 2011 during negotiations between Senator Nelson, Representative Zerwas, legislative leadership, the Texas Hospital Association, Representative Brian Hughes, who's on the floor, Representative Sid Miller, the Texas Alliance for Life, and the Texas Right to Life. I want you to know a lot of things have been said by people much more qualified who deliver babies and other things. But there are other things to consider. When you're looking at these amendments and how they affect not just women, but their families, and the fact that women women are leaders of their families, whether some men in this room do not recognize that, I'll bet when some of these fellows go home, you're not doing laundry, you're not answering calls of your family and taking care of young ones and older ones and such. But we have to sit here and we go through this all the time with what you're doing and the way we are treated. I've served here 21 years, and to be disrespected the way I have been, I've learned a lot from Eleanor Roosevelt, and I'm sorry to go down all these rabbit trails, but Eleanor Roosevelt said that it's not an insult unless you accept it as one. So I don't accept it as one. So the insult reflects only upon the person who administered it. But I want to go ahead and I want to talk about some other things. So when we talk about life and this argument about life, at the same time, these same people will not pay for the state to take care of these children who may not be able to exist without extreme help, will not pay. We have incredible waiting lines, and they're there. Will not support amendments to require insurance policies to carry this. And the men who were standing here before with Representative Schaefer will not support my breastfeeding bill. Can you imagine that? They're pro-life and at the same time will not support a simple breastfeeding bill that is already a woman's right today and has been. And so I say to you that the hypocrisy must stop. And I've done a lot of work to keep a lot of these issues from coming to the surface. And the fact that we are here today on language that's been negotiated, and the fact that some members have left because they didn't want to deal with this issue, it's an offense. Now that is an offense, and I think Eleanor Roosevelt would agree with that. Thank you, members.